What it do, fam? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's Married to Medicine Season 10, Episode 9 review. And I do have a Keisha's Theater for you guys tonight. So let's get it, let go. The episode begins with Toya and Eugene at the crib. Their sons are gone to the movies. And she's complaining that they're doing the same thing over and over again when it comes to romance. He's like, you don't work a 9-hour shift. Like, I like being at home with you and us doing dates at home. But she's like, us dating at home isn't fun anymore, especially like when it comes to like wine tasting and stuff like that, because that's my job now. So it's not fun for me anymore. And she just remembers a time when he would, sweep her off her feet and be more romantic and stuff like that. And she says, it's boring between them and that she uses his credit card to buy herself flowers and everything. And like, I got where Toya was coming from, because when you've been with somebody for as long as they've been together, you do have to keep things new and fresh and spice things up. I understand that, he be tired or whatever from working so much and everything like that. But I do think that they have to keep that spark alive, and you just can't get in a routine, because that's when resentment starts to form and eyes start to wander, child. We then go to Heavenly, who's sitting outside in the backyard looking at old photo books, and Damon comes out to join her. So it is time for Keisha's Theater.
What you doing, buddy? I got you something to drink.
Oh, thank you.
You looking at old pictures?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at baby pictures, We're almost empty nesters, Daddy.
Yeah, it makes me sad.
This is Alaura graduating kindergarten. Isn't that beautiful?
Remember when we were in school? I just never would have thought our daughter would go to the same school as you.
We ain't gonna be totally lonely, baby. We got 5 dogs to keep us safe and sound, right?
Yeah, you're right, buddy.
I did reach out to my sister because that was my mom's last wish. I don't know where the disconnect is. There's a lot of, feelings, but I will keep trying.
And if it was me, I would just keep trying. I don't have a blood brother that I can, like, a full brother like that. But if I did, I would keep trying until my last day. If he didn't forgive me and we couldn't get close, it would never be because I didn't try. Like the late great Aaliyah says, if at first you don't succeed, then dust yourself off and try again. Try again. I always tell Heavenly to fight for your family and keep them close. The reason I think is because my dad wasn't there, and I think sometimes something that may cause pain for you makes you better in the end. You can't have those memories with anyone else. You and her have memories that no one else can talk about. And it's a shame that not just for your family, but most families, it seems like by the time you do finally talk, that person is dying, And you don't want that, do you, buddy? You don't want that. I don't want that. So I know you don't want that, buddy. Ain't that right?
I'm just thankful to God that I have you. I thank God every day for you, Damon, because you's a good man, Savannah, a good man. You've been everything a man should be, and you always provide for me and our children. You've been doing that from the very beginning, and I thank you for it, Daddy. I thank you, because everybody don't have that. And now that our kids are leaving, I feel like they appreciate you even more. They appreciate you more than I do, Daddy. And it's gonna bring us even closer together. And now that I don't have a little baby to shop with me, you gonna have to shop with me. We gonna go to Sears. We gonna go to Baker's. We gonna go to Payless. We gonna go to Saks. We gonna go to Neiman's. We gonna go to all the stores, Daddy.
No. I'm not shopping with you, Heavenly. You're not going to do that. No. I'm not going to do that. You're not going to do it. No.
Got to come shopping with me, baby.
Okay, buddy. You got it.
And
scene.
I love me some Dr. Damon, child. I do hope that Heavenly is able to rebuild a relationship with her sister, especially since their mom is gone and they are all they have. I don't think she has any other siblings, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully they are able to, get that together. So after that, we see Dr. Alicia and Phaedra meet up for lunch and they talk about the Palm Springs trip. And Phaedra was like, I was really hurt when Heavenly said all the bad stuff Quad had said about me. Phaedra feels stabbed in the back considering how she has taken up for Quad. And I was like, well, love, now you see what we all see. Quad is fake, just like you're fake. Two peas in a pot. So Phaedra has gotten her Reiki certification and she invites the girls to a Reiki class, child. And I think this was her backup to keep herself on the show, because she knew that farce of a relationship was only going to go but so far. So this Reiki stuff is another form, I guess, medicinal health, I guess. We see Sweet Tea talking to Gregory about her endometriosis prognosis and, how much she just wants to give him a baby. And they, he was very supportive and was like, we'll figure this out. I know a lot of people on social media was like, she had to have known that she had endometriosis. She had to have known. She set that man up. She used him. I don't think so. You have to remember, this girl is only 31 years old, 32. I was the same age when I learned that I had dermoid cyst in my ovaries. I had no clue. I had heavy periods, not to the extent of Sweet Tea's, but I would have periods that lasted, regular 5 days. But my first 2 or 3 days of my cycle, I would bleed so heavy that I would have to put on 2 overnight pads. And if you've ever seen an overnight pad, they are long, honey. So I would have one in the front, one in the back, because it would go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I was trying to have another child. I wanted another baby really bad. And I could not understand for the life of me why I was not getting pregnant. It wasn't until I had emergency surgery because, I had a diverticulitis or whatever. The doctors saw that I had enlarged ovaries to the point that they were like the size of tennis balls, which was not normal. And then they had to do tests. And then that's when I learned I had dermoid cyst. And after that, that's when I learned I would have to have a partial hysterectomy and all of that stuff. So I was literally her age. So I don't think that she knew. I really honestly didn't, and prayerfully, she'll still be able to get pregnant and have children, or, they'll adopt, get a surrogate, whatever. Hopefully they'll be able to work this whole thing out. Eugene plans a romantic date for him and Toya. She was somewhat impressed by it, but overall it was like Eugene was on a date with the chef. They went to this place where a chef prepared a meal for them and taught them how to cook and prepare the meal. And y'all know that Eugene liked to cook, so he was like in heaven. It was more so a date for him than it was for Toya. So she gave him a 7 out of 10, but they had a good time. Hopefully they'll be able to get their marriage back on track. At the end of the episode, the ladies attend Phaedra's Reiki class, and baby, Simone was hitting on her teacher, Phaedra's teacher. I was like, Cecil looked better than him, but okay, girl. And not Phaedra, what's her name? Heavenly was really affected by the exercises. Like, she was really feeling stuff. So they did a little private session on her. And Phaedra was like, you got a lot of pain in your chest that needs to be released, and it probably has to do with your sister, this, that, and the third. And the episode went off. This was a filler episode for me. Really nothing is happening. It's boring, gonna be honest with you. If this is how the rest of this season gonna roll, we need to wrap this up because it's a snooze fest. Really, truly, honestly is. I give it a D. Yeah, a D. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.